6.4 million years ago, this was a different. The continent settled what they do today, but the ecosystems and life forms constantly changing. Africa, the cradle of humankind, was part of a silent transformation, one that would set the stage for the emergence of the first beings on the path to becoming human. In the dense woodlands and scattered savannas of eastern and central Africa, something extraordinary was beginning. While much of life still echoed the ancient rhythms of survival, predator and prey, life and death, a particular group of primates was quietly undergoing changes that would change the discovered in the deserts of Chad, fossilized skull dated to around 6.7 revealed a surprising blend of primitive and advanced. With a brain size no larger than that of a chimpanzee, it may not seem remarkable at first, but a close look tells a different story. The position of the foramen magnum, the hole at the base of the skull through which the spinal cord passes, suggested something revolutionary: upright posture. This was one of the earliest signs of bipedalism, the defining trait that would tend to separate humans from other apes. While Sahelanthropus was likely still at home in the trees, this adaptation hinted that it was beginning to explore the. At this time, Earth's climate was shifting. Forests that once stretched endlessly were giving way to more open environments. The changes were subtle, but they pressured species to adapt or perish. As the landscape became more fragmented, early hominins faced new challenges and new opportunities. Bipedalism, though energetically demanding, offered advantages. It freed the hands for carrying food, tools, or even infants. It raised the eyes above tall grasses, improving awareness and recognition. And it allowed these early hominids to travel longer distances in search of food and those with humanity. Sahelanthropus was not human, nor even a direct ancestor of modern humans in a confirmed lineage. Rather, it was a branch on the tree, possibly close to the point where the chimpanzee line split. The world these creatures lived in was unforgiving. Massive crocodiles ruled rivers. Saber-toothed cats stalked the west. Gigantic birds of prey soared overhead. And yet, somehow our ancestors survived. They likely lived in small social groups much like modern primates. Cooperation was vital. Grooming maintained warning calls saved lives. Over time, intelligence and social behaviors were slowly selected for. Fossil evidence from this period is rare. Bones from millions of years ago rarely survive. Those that do are often broken, scattered, or eaten, but within a fragment of skull. A clearer picture emerges. The story of humanity dozens of hominid species appeared or vanished over the course of millions of years. Like Sahelanthropus, it had both primitive and derived traits, a mosaic of evolutionary progress. These early bipeds likely moved between trees and ground depending on what the environment offered. Their hands were still adapted for climbing. Their diets were broad, fruits, insects, maybe even small animals. In this unpredictable world, flexibility was survival. The dawn of tools was still far away. These early hominins likely used natural objects, sticks, stones, leaves, but there is no evidence they shaped them with intent.